Good day everyone. So yesterday we took a bit of a detailed look at Kokomi and Furina and how the two interplay when it comes to their fanfare stacks. And one of the things that I did in my video was do a bit of like a little simple taser showcase and so on. And a lot of people said to me, well, this is wrong. This is literally the worst possible rotation. So Furina here said you should start by using Furina. And then I also had another comment saying, wouldn't it be better to use Furina's Q? And then something like Kokomi E, Furina EQ, Official, Kazuha or Sucrose if you don't have Kazuha. And I said to them, look, there are plenty of variations here for you to play this because you're not playing Kokomi Furina, you're playing a taser team. And then Furina said here, yeah, there are lots of rotations, but the one you picked is amongst the worst possible. So alright, let me put all three of these to test. So what we'll do is we'll go again into floor 12 on the second half. And what we will do is we'll try until all of the wolves are beaten. So the moment the pyro little mages pop up, that's when we'll stop the test. The reason for it is because, well, there is RNG where you're spawning and so on. So that might just muddy the results. But when it comes to the core taser, let's see how each of these three do. And you guys can then be the judge. So, who was right? Despite me getting the faster time, I honestly think that when it comes to this taser team, all of these variations can be used, and a lot of this comes down to execution, positioning, a bit of enemy RNG and so on. And what you'll find is that there is a slight bit of trade-off here. So you can either try and maximize the fanfare stacks and have Kokomi doing a lot of the damage, or you can recognize that a taser team also has a lot of damage embedded in your Animo unit. Like you can see there what I'm doing with Sucrose. Driving with your Animo unit in a taser team is honestly one of the best ways to get a lot of damage on the field. And then on your second rotation, then you can really then use Kokomi to maximize the fanfare stacks and then clean up on the enemies. This is actually very much in the spirit of my communication. So if you saw there in the beginning when I responded to Endog saying, listen, I think it's better for you to rather use or maximize the fanfare stacks when all the bigger wolves are spawning instead of wasting all that damage on the smaller wolves, which you can just more easily take care of by using a taser sort of variation. So let Sucrose drive the taser, clean up all the smaller enemies, and then on your second rotation when you want that maximum fanfare stack, you can use that to then take care of the bigger wolves. And that trade-off and strategy is ultimately really why you'll find that there are some slight differences between clearing times and so on. But when it comes to the total amount of time and the variation and so on, I'd honestly say that it really just is up to you. In any case, so I wanted to make this video just to show you guys that things aren't as obvious as it might seem. Just because you can optimize for Kokomi and Furina doesn't mean you optimize for playing taser, which is the team you're playing. You're not playing a mini microcosm, you're playing a full team. And I think once you take this perspective into account, you really want to use your rotations in a way that'll make the taser team do the most amount of damage. Not saying that any of these rotations are perfect or that this is the preferred way of playing. This is just a couple of examples that I wanted to illustrate. Right, thanks for watching.